He died in silence, alone with his thoughts. 7,000 years ago, in a cold, damp cave nestled in northern Spain. A hunter, yes. A wanderer, certainly. One of the last of his kind, facing a changing world. His skin was dark, weathered by the sun. His hair black as night. But his eyes, they were a startling, bright blue. A rare mutation shimmered within his very DNA. A secret code, shared today by millions across the globe, yet completely unknown to him. He wasn't the first to carry this trait, but he's undeniably one of the earliest examples that we've ever found. Proof that blue eyes existed long before the rise of cities, the invention of writing, or even the evolution of light skin. A forgotten man carrying a spark that may still live in your eyes. Who was he? And where did those eyes come from? To answer that, we need to go way back. Your eye color is determined by melanin, the same pigment that gives color to your skin and hair. More melanin equals brown eyes, less melanin equals blue. But blue eyes don't contain blue pigment at all. They appear blue, a captivating hue, for the very same reason the sky above does. It's all about how light interacts with matter. Light enters your iris, that colorful window to the soul, and then hits the back of the eye. From there, it scatters in different directions. With little melanin present to absorb the incoming light, the light reflects back outwards and appears blue to our eyes, a trick of the light. It's essentially an optical illusion, a beautiful quirk of physics and biology working together. And all of this fascinating phenomenon is ultimately caused by a single tiny genetic change within our DNA. That change, it's a specific mutation located within a gene that's scientifically called HERK2. But HERK2, like many genes, doesn't act entirely alone in this complex process. It exerts control over another crucial gene, OCA2, which plays a vital role, helping to make melanin within the iris itself. Thousands of years ago, a subtle but significant mutation switched the OCA2 gene off, altering its function. As a result, less melanin, the pigment responsible for eye color, was produced in the iris. And just like that, a remarkable transformation occurred. Blue eyes appeared for the very first time. This particular mutation follows a recessive pattern of inheritance. Therefore, you need to inherit one copy of this mutated gene from each parent to actually have blue eyes. If you only inherit one copy of the gene, your eyes will likely stay brown, masking the blue. But if you inherit both copies of the mutated gene, then the change becomes visibly apparent. This pivotal event happened sometime between 6,000 and 10,000 years ago. In a hunter-gatherer population residing somewhere in the vicinity of the Black Sea region, which corresponds to areas within modern-day Ukraine, or perhaps southern Russia. It was the Mesolithic era. The Ice Age had ended, glaciers melted, Europe turned green again, wild and cold. These people didn't farm, they didn't build cities, they hunted with stone tools, they moved constantly. Then it happened, a small, quiet mutation. That gave someone blue eyes for the very first time. It didn't hurt, it didn't change survival, but it looked different. It stood out. That single mutation, called RS129138332, is still with us today. Every person with blue eyes, from Scandinavia to India, carries the exact same change. It happened once, never again. Every blue-eyed person on Earth can trace it back to that one individual. Millennia later, in a cave in northern Spain, archaeologists found a skeleton. A Mesolithic man. He lived 7,000 years ago. His DNA shocked the world. He had dark skin, black hair, and blue eyes. His name, Braña. Proof that blue eyes didn't begin with light skin. They came long before. And he wasn't alone. In Motala, Sweden, 7700-year-old skeletons also carried the blue eye mutation. But they had lighter skin. This tells us something important. Blue eyes and light skin evolved separately. Only later, through mixing, did they appear together. Their paths merged, but their origins are distinct. So how did blue eyes spread? It wasn't survival. It wasn't climate. Some scientists believe it was attraction. In small communities, rare traits stand out. Blue eyes became desirable. Others point to the founder effect. Isolated groups carrying the mutation made it more common. Through beauty, chance, and time, blue eyes began drifting across Europe. Today, the mutation thrives in Northern Europe. In Estonia, 89% have blue or gray eyes. In Finland, 85%. In Sweden, 78%. Lithuania and Latvia, over 75%. It's called the Blue Eye Belt. These were isolated populations with fewer invaders, less mixing. The mutation didn't just survive, it dominated. In Germany, up to 60%. In Ireland and Scotland, nearly 50%. In England, 30 to 40%. In Spain, only 16%. Italy and Greece, less than 15%. Farther south, blue eyes are rare, but they still appear in parts of Afghanistan, Pakistan, even North Africa. Ancient mixing left a trace. One mutation, everywhere. In the US, 27% have blue eyes, down from nearly 50% a century ago. In Australia, Canada, South Africa, blue eyes persist through ancestry. This isn't just pigment, it's legacy, a ghost of the Mesolithic world, still glowing in your reflection. So if you have blue eyes, you're carrying a genetic spark born from ice, forest, and firelight. One mutation, one person, one extraordinary legacy. If this fascinated you, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Do you have blue eyes? Tell us below. Subscribe to uncover the DNA of nations, from Irish ancestry to African migrations. One mutation, one migration, one video at a time.